you are applying as a sales representative for Nutrisystem.
Yes, I am.
Okay, let's get started. What interests you about this job?
Well, I consider myself a very fit person, and I am a people person, so therefore I like to put people in front of me, put their needs in front of me, and I feel like I am able to sell this product to them and therefore help them and therefore help the obesity problem going on in America right now. And I feel like this would better suit everyone's needs.
Okay, awesome. What makes you the best candidate for this position, and what separates you from the others?
Well, I consider myself a good candidate for this position because I am organized, I'm very well-rounded. Like I said, I'm a people person. I like to talk to people and get them to buy the product. And I'm a better candidate than other people because I am responsible and I know how to get the job done.
Awesome. Okay. In what ways do you raise the bar for yourself and the others that you work with?
Well, I like to raise the bar for myself almost every day because I always like to better myself, better others around me. I like to, keep going. I don't want to stop, push myself, push others past the limit. So that way you're always going on an incline and not going down.
Very true. How do you manage your time, and how do you stay organized on a day-to-day basis?
So I usually manage my time by I wake up pretty early. I like to get the day started, be productive. I don't like to waste the day, and I like to make a schedule for myself each day, so that way I know what I have to get done, what needs to be worked on, and how I'm going to do about it day by day.
Awesome. All right. If you and a coworker disagree on how to handle an issue, how would you professionally go about reaching a resolution?
So if a coworker and I had an issue about handling something, I would pull them aside and like to sit them down and talk to them and listen to them about how they want to handle the situation and how I want to handle the situation, and therefore put our ideas together to some way come up with a compromise, so that way each of our ideas are being in use and we're both satisfied.
Good. Okay. What is the process you go through when you try to make a decision about things?
Well, when I try to make a decision, I think about the pros and the cons and how it would affect me and how it would affect others, and just kind of taking that all into perspective on how that one decision will affect everything around me that surrounds me.
Yes, that's important. Give me an example of some ways you have been open and adapted well to change.
Well, personally, I think the best example that I can give you of that is when I entered college, the first semester. It's away from home, new school, new environment, new location. Everything's new experience. You're away from your parents, so therefore I had to learn how to adapt to the environment, how to learn to teach myself how to study and how to take care of myself and get through college on my own and adapting to it.
Very true. Okay, tell me about two memorable projects, one successful and one failure, and why do you think these projects turned out the way they did?
So a project that I can say that was a failure was a project with a group of people, and we had put together this windmill for a class, and not everybody was putting in the time and effort, so therefore we had confliction with people putting in more work, people not putting enough work, we all wanting the same grade, but it wasn't going to work like that because we couldn't agree as to how to handle the workload, how to do it. And then another example of a project that was successful and how it was overcome was when I was in charge of Step Show, and I had to balance work, school, and I had to learn patience on dealing with different people's schedule and trying to get through practice, get through all the practices, so work up to it, and having to deal with people missing, people there, and having to just kind of be patient about it, so that way I would be in a better mood. So therefore, the result was a good result, and everybody had fun, everybody loved it, and it turned out great.
And when dealing with different people's schedules, did you find that it was more like frustrating, and did you find that like when people didn't put in all the effort that things didn't work out as well? Or
Yes.
did you?
Well, I think that the just putting all the effort in that they can, it makes a difference. Whenever everybody's on the same page, everybody can get what the result wants to be.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. How would this company benefit from your attributions towards it?
I think the company can benefit from me. I am like I said, I love to do with people, and I feel like that is very important. I think the company would benefit from, I have critical skills. I'm good at coming up with solutions, coming up with ideas on how to better things thrown at me. I'm good at adapting to different things, and yeah.
Awesome. And lastly, what do you feel is your strongest quality in the workplace, and why?
Well, the strongest quality that I think I hold is I just want to make sure that everybody around me is happy. Everything that we're doing will benefit people. I don't like whenever something puts people down. I think it's very important to lift people up. And
so you're that person in the
Yes.
workplace that like you lighten the spirits, and you're the one
Exactly.
that brings the donuts.
Exactly. I like
coffee.
to lighten the spirit, and yeah, and I'm very organized as well. So
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for meeting.
yes, of course.
Well, I'll let you know about if you get Nara. Thank you. Thanks.
Thanks.
Good enough.